Intro.
This guy's called the
Standing
Standing
Streamer.
Streamer. Real stand-up kind of guys.
Hey, everybody, Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regret, and you're watching Putting You Over.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Putting You Over. And as I pull some cords up so I don't step on them all night, I am the Standing Streamer. This is Putting You Over. And on tap tonight we have JAH. You know what? I might say it wrong at the start of the night, but I'm guaranteed to have it down pat by the end of the night. It is JAH-C, I believe. I mean, that doesn't even... Oh, there he is. Oh, JAH-C's here. Excellent. Oh.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, there you are. Excellent.
Sorry, I had to fix
No.
technical difficulties.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I never like to make anything too professional, too strict. You know, everyone has things in their life that come up and whatnot, and you're here. What I mean, yeah, hell, excellent. We were just talking. I was just talking with someone in the chat about pro wrestling tees. You can hear me fine and whatnot.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you just loud and clear.
Awesome. Hold on a second. Here comes one of my children. What do you need, child? All right, you can just leave it right there, and that's fine. And then, thank you. We were just talking to someone in the chat about ProWrestlingTees.com, and you have a store there, and we have the link, and it's up and whatnot. But this viewer in the Twitch chat, because we're live on Twitch, she's from Canada, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get this shirt," and she was gonna get a shirt for the Putting You Over show. And I'm like, "Oh, wow, cool. Nobody's ever actually done that. That's awesome. It's amazing." And she goes, we went through it, and it was $40 for shipping to Canada.
Jeez.
And I was like, you got to be...
That's what they get for being so damn nice up there.
And I was, yeah, exactly. I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. And I was like, look, just send me like $20, $30. Just send me, I'll order the shirt, and I'll send it to you myself. Because that is $40 for shipping. That must be way up there in Canada. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for coming on. For coming on a show that you might not have any idea who I am or anything about me, and that's fine. I greatly appreciate it. I stumbled upon you just by word of mouth. Just by Zicky Dice alone.
Yeah. He's a big supporter, man.
Yeah, I've had him on the show, and he's a great guy. He's a black and brave guy. Yeah, that's right. That's how you say it.
Yep, black and brave, strong, man. Proud.
Black and brave, strong, and proud. And if he can stand by you, then I can stand by you. And I was like, I got to check this guy out. And before I even checked out,
man, if more people out there need to take that they need to take that in consideration. If Zicky Dice can give me the nod of approval, then I'm a made man.
Yeah, you are. You're a made man. You
I
don't
got
need
you.
to.
We're
Yeah,
here now.
you don't need to do anything else because Zicky did the
Yeah.
job. So
My career's made.
yeah. So I said, okay, I'm going to reach out to this guy. And if he wants to be on the show, great. If not, awesome. So I do. And you say you'll be on it. So I attempt to do my normal prepped. I work in the school system. I guess I'm a teacher is what you would say. I also have 3 daughters, so I'm homeschooling. So I didn't get to do as much prep as I would like to do. But so I try to do it. And I can't find any interviews on you anywhere.
Yeah, for a dude that is really good at running his mouth, I don't do too many interviews, man.
Then first of all, yeah.
I'm very picky and choosy with that. So you're blessed right now that you get the opportunity of a lifetime to hear the front man running his mouth live on the air.
Yeah, the
So
front man.
you're welcome.
Thank you very much. Now I want to get this straight. Is it JAH-C?
That's right.
So
You're
like,
damn right.
yeah, it's
Front
like
man JAH-C.
Yeah, like Ja Rule, JAH-C, like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's right.
Awesome.
There's Ja Rule and then JAH-C. like just like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Always there when you call.
Yeah.
But not always on time.
Hey,
I bet you there's like 3 people out there watching this that actually got that.
somebody will get it. No, we'll push it out to YouTube.
Yeah.
Someone will get it. My wife will get it. For sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure she will.
2000s R&B, man.
Sirius Radio, get it. 2000 R&B smash. Yeah, you can definitely get that. But as far as the wrestling goes, so Black and Brave, you know, Zicky, you're a Minnesota guy, right?
That's right.
Yeah, Minnesota.
That's right. Home of Prince, Mr. Perfect, and Ric Flair, little known fact, and now the front man.
JAH-C. Yeah.
That's right.
So why don't you give a quick little rundown for the people that are here tonight, or maybe the people that will see you when I push it out, who JAH-C is?
Who JAH-C is? Well, Frontman Ja and JAH-C are 2 totally different individuals, but both tend to be extremely cocky and arrogant and have a tendency to back it up in the ring. But I broke in back in 2016, moved down to train at Black and Brave, and and I'm here live in color 4 years later, and I'm killing it now. Well, in theory now. I was killing it 4 years up until about, 3 months ago now.
Right,
But
March.
the anticipation for the comeback is going to be well worth the wait and well worth the time off. So.
Yeah. I
have talents. One of them happens to be running my mouth. The other one happens to be dishing out an excellent execution of entertainment that only Michael Jackson, Freddie Mercury, the Stones can smell what I'm cooking inside that ring. I'm pretty damn good at everything that I do.
You sure are.
But that's just like a little snippet of what I'm about.
Just a snippet. Now, speaking of the quarantine and this coronavirus that's trying to lay the smackdown on all of indie wrestling, I think the corona invaded the indie scene about March 13th, give or take. What skills have you picked up along this quarantine that maybe you can use in the ring in the next time we see you out there in front of people?
That's a good question. Well, when you're as talented as I am, there's not too many more tricks that you don't already know. You know, I'm a student of the game, so I'm always learning something new. But like 4 years, dude, and I'm coming in with a bag already full to the brim of tools that I pull out, and I prove that how good I am on a regular basis. I ain't got much else to learn. So when I'm sitting at home watching wrestling, watching myself because I'm the best thing to watch when I'm at home during quarantine, I'm basically just confirming what I've already known. That I'm dope, dog.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. Where can we see you? Where can we see you?
You can catch me on YouTube, high spots, everywhere. I'm all over the place, man. I'm like the corona.
You don't know where we can find you. It's just everywhere. You're just everywhere.
And there ain't no cure.
Okay, let's jump back a quick second. Training, Black and Brave, Seth Rollins, that brand. How do you stumble upon that?
I was working in a bar actually for Fuddruckers at the time, and I already had my eye on training with either Booker T's school down in Texas.
Yeah.
I was looking at going up to Lance Storm place in Canada. Team 3D had a place in Florida that I liked.
Yep.
But one day when I was working the bar, a couple of my regulars came in, and one of the dudes in the group was also going down to train for wrestling, and he told me that Seth Rollins had just opened up a school. And that seemed like as clear and as obvious of a sign as you can ever find. And about 6 months after that meeting in January of 2016, that's when I packed up and moved down there, man. And I haven't looked back since. It was the best decision I ever made.
Yeah. Was wrestling big when you were growing up in your family and stuff like that?
Oh yeah. My family is like a pseudo wrestling family, man.
Yeah.
Like the wrestling fandom has been passed down through generations. I'm the first one to actually lace up a pair of boots and, rock it. But we're all big wrestling fans, and we grew up on it. My prime wrestling fandom coming up was like that 2003 SmackDown 6 era. Gosh, man, that's some good shit.
Yeah. I'm if you see me looking down, I've rearranged the studio let's see, what camera are you? You're this camera. I've rearranged the studio so when I look down, I'm actually
The cameras.
yes, I have I'm that professional. I have this camera for you, this camera for Twitch. I'm looking down at the chat and seeing if we have any questions that pertain to this. But
It's
yeah,
all good, man.
Yeah. So I'm not like totally just ignoring you, because how could you ignore someone of your greatness? I mean, you're just off the charts.
One second. One second.
Look at that. See?
Yeah. Sorry, my internet was screwing up on me.
Yeah.
I had to
It's
fix that.
doing that for everybody because everybody's on it now. Like I think I mentioned earlier, I work in the school system, so I have to work with a lot of kids over Zoom, and it's tough because everybody's on it all the time, and it's just, it just sucks. Basically, for the population I work with, it definitely sucks because I work with children with autism. So being one-on-one with them in a classroom definitely benefits them more, but it's extremely difficult to work with that population in a classroom in this day and age. But that's neither here nor there. Zicky Dice. Now, do you have any personal, besides both going to Black and Brave, both being in that umbrella? Do you have any other encounters with him?
Yeah, Ziggy's one of my best friends in the world, man. He's an awesome dude. He had been wrestling for a little bit of time before me when I broke in. So when he came into training and I was just getting started, he kind of big brothered me in a sense and showed me the ropes and took me on the road and got me on my first couple of shows. But it's almost like a natural. I would say opposites attract, but we got so much in common that we come together. Two charismatic dudes who love running their mouth and showing off in the ring too. So I think he's seen a lot of what he possessed, which is the it factor in me, and likewise. So the friendship from there is kind of easy to maintain.
I like to say that I've talked to a lot of indie wrestlers on this show that I like to put on, and you do, like, when I talk to them, I ask them how close is their character in the ring, like their wrestler, their gimmick, I guess. I don't like to use the word gimmick, but their gimmick. How close is it to the person they are? And the vibe I'm getting for you is they're almost one and the same. Like it's
one and the same. So I opened the thing up with like running my mouth about JAH-C and the Frontman are two totally different dudes.
Right.
In a sense, they are, Like, god damn, dude. So much of what I do when the red light hits and my music starts
Just
blaring over the speakers,
crank it
so
up.
much of that is just me getting the opportunity to be 100% me. I spend more time in my everyday life kind of keeping the lid on the jar. And when Friday, Saturday, Sunday night hits, I get to take that lid off and
And
you
just
get to see the
vent.
real thing.
Yeah. Just let it
And that's
out.
the best.
Yeah.
It's the old cliche that the best wrestling characters and personas are yourself dialed up to 10. I
Yeah.
try to break the Richter scale and go up to about 25 if I can. But yeah, that's what I'm about.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean, I don't have much. I mean, that's exactly what the
Now,
gist.
what do you say? I have a tendency to run my mouth and leave people speechless. I don't
Well,
know. It's just a talent I've had.
it's in, do you find running, because I don't consider it running your mouth. I consider it having no filter. Maybe people call it running your
Mhm.
mouth, but you're just talking, you're just spitting stuff out, and there's really no filter, and you don't really care about the consequences that might come from it. That's what I take
Yeah, I
out of
mean,
it.
there's not really a consequence that exists that threatens me or that
Yeah.
I feel threatened about. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm pretty comfortable running my mouth and living with no filter. It's
Yeah.
fun that way,
It
man.
is. It
It's more
is.
fun that way.
Yeah. And I have a tendency doing that myself on this Twitch stream. I used to do it a lot more. No, I do. Let me take that back. I still do it, but when I used to do it before, I was like your typical Twitch streamer. I'd play a video game and run my mouth when the people come in and the viewers and all that, and it would get me in trouble a lot because I would just run my mouth. I had no filter. You could ask me something, and you would get an honest opinion. They come right out of my mouth, and I started to let that hold me back a little bit. And then I said to myself, you know what? That's not who I am. And I just stopped caring about the consequences. So I do appreciate the no filter running your mouth aspect. What do you need, child?
Hey, man, it's
You want to
just the
say
least
hi?
I could do.
Here. Well, he
What's
can't.
cooking, kiddo?
He can't hear you.
Is he a sumo wrestler?
No, he's a wrestler. Can you hear him? Say hi. Oh, you can see him there,
Yeah.
and he can hear you.
You can
if
see
you
me
just
there, but
talk.
if you look in the camera right here, you
So
can
say
lock
hi.
eyes with the best damn thing that God ever put on this earth. Do you hear me, kid? Huh? Yes, yeah, scared your kid.
I want to show you my hair.
She just dyed her hair, so she's down here to show it to me.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
Mom
purple.
said it's gonna look better in the morning because it's a little wet.
All right, do you want to say bye to Jesse?
Bye. Love you all.
Peace out, Girl Scout.
All right. Oh, yeah. She Oh wait, till she. So I have three. I have three of the female persuasion. Three daughters. Two of 11, 7, and that was the 7-year-old. 11, 7, and 3, and the 11 and 3-year-old both have blonde hair, and then that one has the middle one, the 7-year-old, has like dark brown hair. So she's really pumped. She bleached it yesterday, the tips about this much, and now she dyed it purple. So they could care less.
She's a rock star, man.
Yeah, they could care less.
Yeah.
But they love wrestling, so they know when Daddy's down here talking to someone that it's usually has to do with wrestling. And
Nice. They got faves?
they enjoy it. The 11-year-old and 7-year-old really like it. They like Charlotte Flair. They like Sasha Banks, Bailey, Becky Lynch. Although they haven't seen her in a while, they love Kyrie Sane, and they got disappointed when she got injured. I'm trying to get them into some AEW women, but they just
Kids got good taste, man.
yeah, the WWE's everywhere, so it's hard to get them into other stuff, but they're into it. And it's funny because they're really into it. Like they want to do moves. Like, when you're a kid, you want to do moves with your brother or your sister or whatever the case may be, do them on the couch, do this and that. And I like to do moves with my kids and stuff, just like I did when I was a kid. And The 7-year
Fair
old,
enough.
yeah, the 7-year old knows exactly like how to go with things. Like if I go to suplex her, let's say, she'll push and she'll go with it and she'll go right out. Like they do gymnastics, so they understand stuff. They go right out flat and she'll like fake a, take a punch and stuff like that. The 11-year-old is as stiff as a fucking cum. I'm gonna have to ship her over to New Japan because I tell you right now, she's about as stiff as they come. Oh
She'll fit right in.
yeah, I'm gonna send him to Bully Ray's school in Connecticut, Team 3D Academy
There
you
you go.
mentioned earlier. But speaking of different places in the world to wrestle and styles, where would you like to see yourself once we get back into the swing of things?
Big fan of the UK style, so I could definitely see myself going over there for a little bit of time. Japan's always in the back of the mind, but you know what? I very much cherish the stuff that I grew up on, which is a little bit more Americanized, a little bit more Southern based, but a nice UK British chain wrestling influence seems very fun to attain.
Awesome. Awesome. Now before I give you the mic and let you put over whatever you want, I'll just give you a free reign, no script. I see a green screen behind you.
You do see a green screen
I
behind me.
do. Do you and I apologize if I should know any of this, but as I said, my prep time was cut short. Do you do like video editing? What other skills do you have?
I have a lot of things that I'm working on right now that you'll get to see the
Yeah.
green screen featured in the near future.
Nice.
So we'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. All right. All right. So that was phenomenal. Everything we've done tonight is phenomenal, and I know.
It's all phenomenal, and guess what? It wasn't even the best that I can do.
No,
Gosh!
it's not.
Gosh!
It's not.
I'm just screwing with you.
No, it's
This
not
is
the
me on
best.
the night off. I don't even know if I still have it, man. I haven't been in the business for about 4 months now.
I
So you're
can-
not even really getting to speak to the front man. You're getting JAH-C. You're getting somebody that nobody gets to see. Gifted
Are you
and secrets.
are you concerned about literally that fact? Like when you get in the ring or you get in front of that camera where you have to cut a promo on your first promotion back, let's say. Are you concerned that the front man might not be able to come out?
Oh hell no, not at all. My concern, I guess, is just the jitters because I've been doing this very consistently and very diligently and very disciplined for 4 years. Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't take weekends off. I'm always working. I wish I could do it every day of the week, but that's what I'm putting in the time now to get to. So after doing that for so long and so consistently and so disciplined and so diligently, the nerves pre-match and pre-show kind of subside. Like you always get butterflies right before you go out. Like that stuff just doesn't go away. But as a whole, you kind of get used to it and you kind of get in the mold of this is what I do. So I'm nervous about the nerves that I'm going to have inevitably again. But as far as rocking the house and being me, the superstar that I am, nah, man. That dude's still in here somewhere. I got to find him. I got to dust him off, but he's still there.
Awesome. Now, your friend Zicky Dice there, he's got his own little Twitch show working out.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
We're gonna have to get you on there because I think you'll fit perfectly.
You know what? I might have to pop up there and shut some shit down time or two.
Yeah, lay it down. All right, JAH-C, here's what I'm going to do. What I like to do at the end of every one of my shows, or at least, my time with whoever I have on the show, is I like to give them, a virtual mic, so to speak. And the time is yours, my friend. You can say whatever you want, put over whatever you want, bury whatever you want. The time is yours. I'm
All
not
right.
gonna...
Well, tell you what. If you
Yeah,
want to watch what I can do, pay attention to all my social media. I'm Frontman JAH on Twitter, on Instagram. Catch me on YouTube. I got my own channel where once I'm able to start wrestling again, you can catch all of my most latest matches on there. Head over to prowrestlingtees.com / Frontman JAH Rocks ROX and get your very own Frontman JAH merch. And you know, if I could just be honest with you.
Please
do
do.
yourself a favor
Yes.
and hop on the bandwagon now.
Yeah.
Because I'm far better than you have ever seen before, and I'm far different than you have ever seen before. And if it seems like I'm talking a big damn game, just watch me because I back it up every damn time.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
JAH, thank you for giving me your time. Have yourself a wonderful night, and we'll see big things from you
Will
soon.
do. Likewise, blessings.
Peace, man. Awesome. That was fucking awesome.
This guy's called the Standing Streamer. I have the balls to say things that nobody else has the balls to say. The champ is here! Real stand-up kind of guys.
Hey, everybody, Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regret, and you're watching Putting You Over.